Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing another monthly reset routine with you guys. I feel like this just has really helped me organize like my monthly goals and just like what I want to do in general for the next month. To be honest, January was not the best month. If you guys have been watching my vlog, I just went through a whole bunch of emotions this past month and it was just not fun. But you know what? February is coming and we're going to try to make the best of it. But anyways, what happened in January was that I was being followed by a creepy guy at Barnes & Noble, and then I eventually had COVID. I tested positive for COVID and I'm doing a lot better now. I recovered and I'm just so excited for the new month. But yeah, I just made some coffee for me this morning because I know I'm going to need it. It's just double shot espresso with almond milk. Yeah, so I am going to quickly make my to-do list. Alright, so let me do a quick rundown of how my to-do list is looking like. So I left a question mark right beside grocery shopping and laundry just because I feel like I might not be able to get through that, but if I do, then I eventually do. But I kind of do want to go grocery shopping because it's a Sunday and it's just like perfect for the week. The next thing I have is to clean my bathroom, vacuum my living space, print document for taxes. As you guys know, tax season is coming up and I just kind of need to get my form from all my partnerships and brand deals and obviously from YouTube to get it print out so I can have it ready. Me and my sister were actually going to go to see an accountant to file our taxes for us just because I am not good at filing taxes. A lot of people say it's easy to file taxes on their own, but I personally just don't want to make a mistake. And then I also need to kind of get my write-offs ready. Last year I did a lot of research on how to file taxes as like a content creator because I wasn't too sure how like YouTube worked, because I knew that for YouTube you had to pay your own taxes, but as for like partnerships and brand deals, I do not know. I was just told to ask the brand or the agent that I work with to send me a 1099 form, I believe. Yeah, or they just automatically email me, be like, hey, this is your tax form that you need to file this year. And then as for write-offs, I'm not really knowledgeable in this area yet, but I just wanted to spread some information in case you guys do want to continue being in this field. But an advantage of being a content creator or like a social media influencer is that you can have tons of write-off depending on your state or what your agent or CPA agent said. But last year I found out that I can write off my rent, my utilities, my car mileage. If I go to Starbucks every day, I can use that as a write-off, which is so freaking amazing. But then again, it depends, so don't correct me if I'm wrong. It just depends in your state, and my CPA, she does everything for me. And then I will be talking about budget and expenses for the month of January. I feel like I didn't really spend that much just because I was homebound for like 2 weeks because of COVID. I also want to do a book update, like how much book I read this month and the new books that I picked up this month. Since I am at my desk, I'm going to go ahead and print my document for my taxes. Now that I got all of my taxes document printed, I'm going to be talking about my budgeting and finance, which I'm kind of nervous. I have a bad habit of spending money. Let me show you guys how my expense tracker looks like because I use Google Sheets. This is how my expense tracker looks like. It's very, very simple. I just found it off of Pinterest, but I just kind of like tweak it and added some of the stuff that I actually like buy every month or have to spend every month. The thing I haven't filled out is the fast food takeout, groceries, and the phone bill, which I already paid for it, which was $80. We spent $26.18 at Kava. By the way, if you guys haven't had Kava, it's so good. Tropical smoothie, was $15.43. We always go there after our workout, so you might see a few on here. Chick-fil-A was $11.26. Chipotle, which is a must for gains. I'm just kidding. I'm trying to like validate all of like my expenses and make it seem like I actually needed to spend it, which I kind of did. But tropical smoothie again, $12.51. And that was that. So we spent $84.55 on fast food and takeout. So for the groceries, let's go back down. We spent a lot on groceries, you guys. Me personally, I love cooking, and I feel like I always need to eat something different like every week or so. And so I'm constantly going to the grocery store to get like new condiments, more produce, or like just more meat. And that's a really bad habit of me. Like I'm gonna go to H Mart just because I want to get like Korean side dishes and just get like Korean food over there, because in Greensboro we don't really have any Korean food and I always crave for Korean food. But yeah, I'm trying to validate my spending again, which is a really bad habit. But yeah, let me just not look at that. Okay. For groceries, we went to Whole Foods and spent $7.43, I think, on milk. We went to Target. I know you guys that I shouldn't be shopping at Target for groceries, but it's honestly just down the road, and my Walmart is so bad. I mean, you guys, it's so bad. They're always out of stock with items, so I could never get anything, so I always go to Target. And then I spent another $46.26 at Target. Whole Foods again. Super G Mart, which I usually go there a lot too. Super G Mart again. And then at my Asian market, because we were celebrating my grandma's birthday, so I had to pick up a few things. Walmart 31 cents because I had to print a picture. Then $65.44 because I went back to Walmart again to spend more groceries over there. And then $24.25 for more groceries for my grandma's birthday. Super G Mart again. I'm telling you guys, Super G Mart, Target is like the only two places I go. Oh, we have a new one, Lowe's Food, and that's about it. Oh, I need to delete that. So I spent $419 on groceries, which half of it was mainly for my grandma's birthday, if I'm going to be honest. Okay, let's sum this all up. So we spent a total of $22.34.92 last month, which I feel like I can do a lot better, which I'm going to try to do a lot better for the month of February. I know it's going to teach me better about budgeting and spending, because like I said, I have a bad habit of spending and I really need to work on it. Like $22.34 is just outrageous, you guys, and spend my money wisely, because I mean, I gotta think about my future. I'm not going to be living in this apartment forever. I do want to move into a new house and just kind of like get my life ready. I'm going to graduate soon, so I really need to think about stuff like that in the future. And I feel like I don't ever really talk about this just because it is like a really sensitive topic to me. Like I've always felt like I grew up too fast, if you know what I mean. Like right when I turned 16, I immediately had to find a job. I feel like I never really enjoyed like living as like a teenager. Like even when I moved out of my parents' house, I had to pay for all of my rent and everything on my own, obviously with the help of Jeffrey, which I'm so grateful for. Like asked for help with like finance ever since I moved out because of like personal issues and stuff. So I just feel like I've never really had like that support, even though it was like there, but it wasn't there, you know what I mean? So I feel like I always like had to grow up and learn how to do all these things by myself. Again, obviously with the help of Jeff. I don't know if that makes sense, you know, like eventually we all are going to have to grow up soon, but I just feel like I never really got to enjoy the moment. Like I'm always like on the next step. Like I guess it's not a really bad thing at the end of the day, because I mean, I'm growing up, I'm maturing more every every single day. I feel like I made no sense, but if you understand what I was trying to say, then you understand. But yeah, I can officially check that off of my list for my to-do list for this Sunday. All right, so we already printed our tax form and we talked about budget and expense already. So now I'm going to clean my bathroom and vacuum my living space, and then we can talk about our book. And then since we have enough time, we probably will be able to go to Super H Mart, which is like an hour away. I know it's like pretty far, but that's like the only Super H Mart around me. And I also want to get mochi donuts because I've been craving for that. And then yeah, so clean bathroom, vacuum living space, and book update. Okay. All right, so this is my bathroom. Obviously it's not the cleanest because this is kind of like my vanity area, and I don't have a vanity anymore, so I just kind of use this space as like my makeup and stuff. It always looks like this, you guys. I'm not even kidding. Like, it looks like this every single day, and I just get lazy to put my makeup back underneath the sink, which this where oops, that is where it's supposed to go. Yeah, let's go ahead and organize this space.
You became my favorite things to see. Never argued, never fought, never had a second thought. I was blinded by my love, I couldn't see a single flaw. But then it came through, had to try to see a different view. Had to take a look at something new, but that was hard to do. I was only interested in you, I was paralyzed by love, I couldn't move. But now I'm on a new level, wouldn't hit the brake pedal. I just made a promise to myself that I won't settle. Yeah, I really love you, gotta move on. Living life well because life ain't long. Yeah.
You could be my honeybee. Can you give me something sweet? This thing you have could give me sparks. Straight to the heart, and you feel like the Sunday breeze. Singing birds and buzzing bees. I played your song on my guitar. The sweetest part.
Once you got your hands on my heart, felt your sting. Now it's ripping me apart. Yeah. Doesn't matter where you are, always out creeping around, raising my alarm. Yeah, girl. So hot, so cold. So baby, tell me when you gonna come home. Yeah, you be sound like sunshine here for the day.
So now let's talk about books. I've been obsessed with reading lately, and I just want to share some of the books that I've read this month. So the first book I've read for this year, 2022, was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, but I highly recommend if you guys like thriller, crime. I rated this, I think, a 4 out of 5, I believe, and it was pretty good. One is It Ends With Us. Oh, love this book so much. I rated this a 4.5 out of 5 as well. Keep an open mind whenever you are reading this book, just because I feel like so many people has talked about it and kind of spoiled it for you guys. But block out all of those reviews or whatever that you came across, because this book is so worth it. And then the last book I read for this month of January is You've Reached Sam. I rated this a 4.5 out of 5. To be honest, the writing is so beautiful. I love this book. I cried at the beginning of the book. For some reason, I expected the ending to be a little bit more sad. I don't know, I feel like that's so effed up to say, but the book in general is really sad because I kept relating it to Jeffrey and I. If that did happen to us in real life, I probably wouldn't know what to do without him. Yeah, I can definitely relate to the main character just because I do have a significant other who I truly love and cherish. But yeah, these are the 3 books that I read this month, and let me show you guys the 3 new books that I picked up for February. Again, I would appreciate it if you guys did leave me book recommendations. The first one is The Silent Patient. So many of you guys said that this was your top thriller book, and I just so excited. And then I picked up 2 of Colleen Hoover's book, Verity and Reminders of Him. Yeah, I'm excited to start these 3. Please don't spoil anything for me. We can talk about it next month whenever I do finish reading all of these. But yeah, I'm so excited to start. Let me know what books you guys are reading for next month, February, and let me know what books you guys have read for the month of January. And if you guys have read the same book as me, then can we talk about it in the comments? Because oh my gosh, I want to freaking start a book club so bad. But yeah, I think we have enough time to go grocery shopping today because it's only 1 o'clock and I finished cleaning most of like everything in my apartment. So I think we're gonna head over to Super H Mart, which is gonna take about an hour, and then go get some really good food, mochi donuts, Korean food. So yeah, I'll see you guys whenever we get there.
Into the place, a spot you from a ways. My heart, it started racing. The crowd across the way, flowers on your face, and then from the 80s. Someone keeps blocking my way. I can't feel farther away. Wait on a moment to say that I want you.